The question of whether the universe was created by a divine entity, often referred to as God, is a deeply philosophical and theological one, and opinions on this matter vary widely among individuals, cultures, and belief systems. In theological terms, many religious traditions, including Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, and others, teach that the universe was created by a divine being or force. The specific nature of this creator and the manner in which the universe was brought into existence may vary according to different religious beliefs. On the other hand, scientific explanations of the origins and development of the universe are based on empirical evidence, observation, and theoretical frameworks such as the Big Bang theory. According to current scientific understanding, the universe began around 13.8 billion years ago in an event known as the Big Bang. This theory proposes that the universe expanded rapidly from an extremely hot and dense state, eventually leading to the formation of stars, galaxies, and the structures we observe today. It's important to recognize that science and religion operate in different realms of inquiry. While science seeks to understand the natural world through observation, experimentation, and the formulation of testable hypotheses, religion often addresses questions of meaning, purpose, and the existence of a higher power through faith, scripture, and spiritual experience. Ultimately, whether one believes that the universe was created by God or emerged through natural processes is a deeply personal and subjective matter, influenced by individual beliefs, cultural upbringing, personal experiences, and philosophical reflections. The concept of God varies significantly across different religious traditions and philosophical perspectives. Here are some general points related to the notion of God. Varied interpretations. Different religions and belief systems offer diverse interpretations of God, ranging from monotheistic views, belief in one God, to polytheistic views, belief in multiple gods, to atheistic or non-theistic views, lack of belief in gods. Attributes. Many monotheistic religions attribute various qualities to God, including omnipotence, all-powerful, omniscience, all-knowing, omnipresence, present everywhere, and omnibenevolence, all good. Personal versus impersonal. Some conceptions of God involve a personal deity who interacts with humans on a personal level, while others describe God as an impersonal cosmic force or principle. Creator and sustainer. In many religious traditions, God is considered the creator and sustainer of the universe, responsible for the existence and order of all things. Mystery and transcendence. The nature of God is often described as mysterious and transcendent, beyond human comprehension and limitations. Faith and revelation. Belief in God is often based on faith, personal experience, and sacred texts or revelations within specific religious traditions. Role in ethics and morality. Many religious believers view God as the source of moral principles and ethical guidance, shaping human behavior and values. Diversity of belief. Beliefs about God can vary widely even within the same religious tradition, leading to diverse interpretations and understandings among believers. It's important to recognize that discussions about God are deeply subjective and can vary significantly based on individual beliefs, cultural contexts, and philosophical perspectives. Different people and traditions may hold diverse views on the nature, existence, and attributes of God. Ultimately, the concept of God remains a central and complex topic within religious and philosophical discourse. The concept of God creating life is a central tenet in many religious traditions, particularly those with creation narratives. Here's a general overview of how different religious and philosophical perspectives approach the idea of God creating life. Monotheistic traditions. In monotheistic religions such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, God is often portrayed as the ultimate creator who brought life into existence. According to these beliefs, God spoke the universe and life into being through divine command or will. In the book of Genesis in the Bible, for example, God is depicted as creating life in 6 days, culminating in the creation of humanity in the image of God. Sustainer of life. In addition to being the creator, many religious traditions also view God as the sustainer of life. God is believed to uphold and maintain the existence of all living beings, providing them with sustenance, guidance, and purpose. Divine design. Some religious believers see evidence of God's handiwork in the intricate design and complexity of living organisms. They interpret the beauty, diversity, and interconnectedness of life as manifestations of God's wisdom, creativity, and love. Life is sacred. Many religious traditions emphasize the sanctity and value of life, teaching that all living beings are deserving of respect, compassion, and dignity as creations of God. This perspective underlies ethical principles and moral teachings related to issues such as human rights, environmental stewardship, and social justice. Interpretations of creation. While creation narratives vary among religious traditions, they often serve as foundational myths or allegories that convey deeper truths about the relationship between humanity, the natural world, and the divine. Some believers interpret creation stories metaphorically, while others adhere to literal interpretations. Philosophical perspectives. Beyond religious traditions, philosophical perspectives on God and creation vary widely. Some philosophical arguments, such as the teleological argument for the existence of God, posit that the order and complexity of the universe imply the existence of an intelligent creator. Others approach the question of creation from secular or naturalistic viewpoints, exploring scientific explanations for the origins and development of life. Overall, beliefs about God creating life are deeply rooted in religious, cultural, and philosophical traditions, shaping individuals' understanding of the universe, humanity's place within it, and the nature of existence itself. The concept of God as nature itself, sometimes referred to as pantheism or panentheism, suggests that the divine is immanent within the natural world and encompasses all of existence. Here's an exploration of how God could be understood as nature. Immanence. In pantheistic or panentheistic perspectives, God is seen as intimately present within the natural world. Rather than being a separate entity external to creation, God permeates every aspect of existence, from the smallest atom to the vastness of the cosmos. Sacredness of nature. Advocates of this view often regard the natural world as inherently sacred and worthy of reverence. They see divinity reflected in the beauty, complexity, and interconnectedness of nature, from the intricate patterns of a snowflake to the majesty of a mountain range. Unity and interconnectedness. The concept of God as nature emphasizes the interconnectedness of all living beings and the environment. It underscores the idea that everything in the universe is part of a unified whole, with each element contributing to the balance and harmony of the cosmos. Transcendence and mystery. While God is immanent within nature, proponents of this perspective also recognize the transcendence and mystery of the divine. They acknowledge that the natural world is vast and unfathomable, with aspects that lie beyond human comprehension. Ethical implications. Beliefs about God as nature often inform ethical principles related to environmental stewardship, conservation, and sustainability. Advocates emphasize the importance of respecting and protecting the natural world as a manifestation of the divine, viewing environmental degradation as a violation of sacredness. Spiritual connection. For many individuals who embrace pantheistic or panentheistic beliefs, experiencing a sense of awe, wonder, and spiritual connection in nature is central to their religious or philosophical practice. They may find solace, inspiration, and a sense of transcendence through immersion in natural settings. Cultural and philosophical variations. The concept of God as nature has been expressed in various cultural and philosophical contexts throughout history. It resonates with indigenous traditions, Eastern philosophies such as Taoism and Buddhism, as well as Western philosophical movements like Romanticism and Transcendentalism. While the idea of God as nature offers a holistic and interconnected understanding of the divine, it represents one among many ways that people interpret and experience the sacred in the world around them. Different religious, cultural, and philosophical traditions offer diverse perspectives on the nature of divinity and its relationship to the natural world.